Thank, thank you so much, Dr. Dada. I am humbled and filled with gratitude to be here with you at this conference. I've attended several of the conferences before, and I'm always amazed at how much I could learn. And thank you for the wonderful work that you have done in the past, you and your team, to bring these research and these collaborative events to us. I'm going to take a few minutes of your time and talk about entrepreneurial innovation for the aging markets. I've been working with a group called International Communities for Caring. It's an NGO based out of Washington, D.C. And typically we work together for total environmental improvement of humanity. Different scholars have different areas of expertise, some psychology, some environmental, some physical. And my area of expertise is economic development as well as technology. And I work in the intersection of technology, entrepreneurship, and education. So with that, let's get started. I'm aware of the time. I want to stay close to my time. Excuse me, in the agenda, we're going to talk a little bit about the loneliness epidemic. We did a whole summit earlier this year during International a Day for the Elderly, and the whole summit was on the loneliness epidemic of the aging. I'll talk a little bit about opportunity in the longevity economy, characteristics of successful ventures, digital engagement solutions, independent living technologies, intergenerational services, enhancing digital literacy, and ethical considerations. And of course, at the end, I will do a call to action. So let's talk a little bit about the impact of loneliness on seniors. And I'm going to go to my script for a little bit. Today, we stand at the intersection of two profound global challenges: an unprecedented demographic transformation, and a growing loneliness epidemic. By 2050, our global population will include 1.6 billion adults over 65, and currently over one-third of adults aged 45 and older experience loneliness. This isn't just a statistic, it represents both a humanitarian challenge and an entrepreneurial opportunity to create meaningful change. I like to begin with a compelling truth. The future of innovation lies in understanding not just the demographics of aging, but the deep human needs driving market opportunities. When we talk about the longevity economy, we're discussing a market that demands both technological innovation and profound human understanding. And I just want to share with you where the technology is going. I shared a piece of my presentation with an AI to do a text to video demonstration so that you could see some of the applications that are coming that the agent can take advantage of. Many of our elders have histories and legacies of stories, and now the technology gives them a way to share those stories without necessarily the cost. What you will see now is all driven by AI. None of these are living true actors, but the presentation of this snippet was done by the artificial intelligence.
Hey there, Day Shito. Today I'm diving into a pressing issue that's affecting millions of our seniors, the loneliness epidemic. This isn't just about feeling a bit down. Social isolation has serious health implications. Think about this. Loneliness can be as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It leads to higher risks of heart disease, anxiety, depression, and even cognitive decline. Now, why are our older adults so vulnerable? Many factors play a role: living alone, loss of loved ones, chronic illnesses, and limited access to transportation. The pandemic has only made things worse, forcing more seniors to retreat into their homes. But here's a silver lining. Not all is lost. We have a massive opportunity in what's called the longevity economy, a market rich with potential for innovative solutions that cater to the needs of our aging population. Imagine apps that connect seniors with their communities or platforms that facilitate social engagement across distances. There's a whole world of entrepreneurial possibilities waiting to be tapped into. Interventions to combat loneliness are already making a difference, from increased social support and community programs to the use of technology and intergenerational activities. We're seeing promising results. Creating age-friendly communities and accessible resources is key. Here's the big takeaway. Addressing this challenge requires a holistic approach involving individuals, communities, and healthcare systems. And for entrepreneurs out there, this is your call to action. Step up, innovate, and help unlock the potential of the longevity economy. So let's make a difference together. Let's turn this challenge into an opportunity to create a better, more connected world for our seniors. Thanks for watching, and let's keep pushing the boundaries of innovation.
Okay, so why is this so important? As educators, we can take some of our lectures or some of our other academic material and convert it into the visuals. And as I will show you later in the presentation, tutorial videos are yield more engagement by the seniors who are in learning. So it's important that we're not only able to be the sage on the stage, but find other ways of reaching our target market. The loneliness epidemic disproportionately affects our senior population with significant implications for both mental and physical health. Research shows that social isolation increases the risk of dementia, heart disease, and other serious conditions. This health impact creates a ripple effect through our healthcare system and communities. And this escapes none of us. As you saw in my opening slide, we start off young, vibrant, looking to the future. But as we progress, all of us, if we're lucky, will get to the stage where we are part of the senior longevity economy. However, this challenge presents an unprecedented opportunity for entrepreneurial innovation. The longevity economy represents one of the largest emerging market opportunities of our time, yet its potential remains largely untapped. Why? Because successful ventures in this space require us to rethink traditional approaches to product development and market entry. So let's take a look at some of the issues that we must address in this kind of market. Successful ventures prioritize youth-centric design, accommodating varying levels of technological literacy to ensure accessibility and usability for all seniors. It's not a monolithic market. Seniors are very diverse in terms of culture, in terms of interest, in terms of ability. So you can't just do one size fit all. You have to look at what are the needs of these unique specific groups. Enhancing human connection. And I'll show you in another slide where we're substituting labor for technology, but not necessarily 100%. Many folks are afraid that the machines will overcome and take all of the human function, and that is not the case. They are there to help optimize the human function. And I'll give you an example later. And these models have to be sustainable. The elderly is not going away. By the numbers I shared with you, it is in fact globally increasing. Why? Because we are living longer. We're living longer and we're in better health. And some of our models, our elderly are forced to retire, especially in government work at an early age, but they're still vibrant, still willing to contribute and looking for ways to participate. So here, let me talk about the AI companions, and I'm watching my time. Yes, AI companions. AI companions are here now, and they support cognitive and emotional support, engages users effectively. Let me give you an example. Many elderly need 24/7 health care, but it is extremely expensive, and only a certain group can afford it. What the AI companions do is they augment the human care that is given. So instead of 24/7, the AI companion is there to do the other tasks that are monitoring, supporting, and then the human intervention does the other heavy lifting. And so better care, better quality care can be provided. In fact, what the elderly are looking for, and I can give you the example of my own mother who has since passed. What she was looking for in the end was not long life. What she was looking for is an improved quality of life. She didn't want to live, and many of them don't want to live in isolation, in an abandonment, and many of them want to still live a life where they can be in their homes, where they can be part of their community, and the technology helps them do that. In terms of personalized content delivery, some seniors may be interested in music and some may not be interested in news. So when you're delivering content for the elderly, it is hyper important that the content is delivered in a way that it supports the unique needs of those individuals. And access and engagement is important, as I will also talk about later. Interactive learning experience. Many seniors are finding their ways to applications like Facebook and some of the others where they engage not just with their local community, but they can engage with a worldwide community. Many have siblings or children or grandchildren abroad, and the interactiveness of the applications give them a chance to feel connected. So here I want to talk about independent living technologies. Many seniors don't want to go to the retirement homes. They don't want to leave their home of 40 and 50 years. They want to stay in the home. But the health situation where they need monitoring and caring and is important. I will tell you now, if you buy an Apple Watch, and it's included already in the technology, and it's not just for the seniors, but if you buy an Apple Watch and it looks like you might fall, you don't even have to fall. It looks like you might fall. The watch will send an alert to you to and ask, have you fall? Do you need help? And will toggle you or give you a situation where you could be toggled to emergency care. So more of these kinds of devices are not just finding their ways into the homes, but they're finding their ways into other applications and are useful to seniors. In terms of telehealth, during the pandemic, this became essential because many seniors could not get out and the healthcare professionals couldn't get to them. And so many applications have healthcare platforms that can support them. Wearable devices, again, many seniors want to continue to be independent, but they need more monitoring. And so more and more wearable devices are coming onto the market to assist the monitoring of the healthcare of the seniors and others. Now let's talk about intergenerational services because this is one of my favorite. You know, the seniors bring with them a wealth of a lifetime of experience and knowledge and caring, and the other generations, the ones in the middle and the younger ones, Gen Z, Gen X, whatever you want to call them, if we can find ways to parlay all those generations together, we will get the benefits of knowledge transfers from the seniors to the younger generations, and all of that knowledge won't be lost. Right now, as seniors retire, oftentimes there is not a handoff of some of the information and the true legacy, even not just professionally, but even in understanding the legacies of the families, one generations to the next. Much of the work is not written down and is by oral transfer. And so being intentional about sharing both personal and professional knowledge is becoming more and more imperative. Shared.
3 minutes, Professor. Three
Oh,
minutes.
oh, 3 minutes. Oh
Would
my
like to
God.
have some discussion.
Okay, I'm going to skip this. Here is where this is how you reach the seniors. They are really in tune to the visual and the interactive as opposed to some other options. When you are developing for the seniors, they are very vulnerable to fraud because of a lot of different reasons. So I don't have to tell you. So the applications must consider security and AI bias. Many of the developers of AI are in one demographic group. So when you're developing for a demographic group that could be significantly older or different, you just have to be careful that you don't have bias. Accessibility and inclusivity. Everyone doesn't have access to the benefits of these technologies, so we have to make them more and more accessible to include. Okay, so let me get to my closing, a part of the closing, and this is the call to action. As we conclude, I challenge each of you to consider your role in this transformative opportunity. The future of entrepreneurship lies in creating solutions that combat loneliness, enhance independence, and foster intergenerational connections, like I just talked about. By combining innovation with empathy, technology with understanding, we can create ventures that don't just succeed financially, but make a meaningful difference in people's lives and have social impact. Earlier this year at the conference in New York, we launched my new book, Tech Enabled Futures, Elevating Education in Underserved Areas, which includes some of the seniors, talks about access, educate, empowerment, and empowerment. And with that, I think, Dr. Dada, I have made my time limit and I am done. Thank you for your attention, and I do appreciate you listening.